Considerations and safety guidance for exercise. It is important to take your medication as prescribed and have your GTN spray with you when you exercise, if you have one. If you have been prescribed antibiotics, do not exercise during this period. Always have water to drink and keep hydrated. Ensure you have plenty of space around you to do your exercises. Open a window if possible to ensure you do not overheat. For the resistance exercises, you can use tins, water bottles, or light dumbbells. Do not exercise if you feel unwell. Do not exercise immediately after eating a meal. During the exercise, you should work at a level that you can say a short sentence or say your name and address. Stop exercising if you are out of breath or unable to get your words out or having any angina-type symptoms, and follow the GTN protocol. It is important to exercise at the level that you have been advised to by your fitness instructor. If you are unsure, contact the Cardiac Rehabilitation Department on 01332 78 5597.
Hello, my name's Christine, and these are my colleagues, Alison, Lorraine and Laura. We are exercise instructors that work as part of the cardiac rehabilitation team. We were taking you through a series of cardiovascular and active recovery exercises at varying levels. You'll be advised on the level that you should be working at and will receive regular calls to check on your progress. Okay, we're now going to do our warm-up. So sitting on the front half of your chair, sitting nice and tall, keeping that back nice and straight, shoulders down and relaxed. And we're going to just start off with just rolling those shoulders backwards, little rolls of those shoulders going back. And we're going to change direction and bringing them forward now. Good, and relaxing those shoulders. We're now just going to gently lift and lower the heels off the floor. And lifting and lowering those heels. Good. As we're lifting and lowering those heels now, going to bring in those arms again. And we're going to start with just one arm, curling it in and out. This time, curl it in and back out. Good. Keeping those heels, lifting and lowering. Nice gentle movements. Okay, we're going to do one more. I'm going to change arms. All right, let's change arms this time. Good. One more, and then we're going to bring both arms in together. This time, lift them both in and out. One more, And relaxing those arms, keeping those heels lifting and lowering. Now with the arms, we're going to lift one arm out to the side of you. Sticking with this, just that one arm. Here we go this time. So lifting it out and down, and up and lower. Good. Going to do one more and then we'll change arms. This time change those arms, then lift out and down. Good. This is hurting your shoulder, you can lower the lift. Right, one more, and then we're going to try both arms together if we can, this time. So both arms, lift. Good. Keep that going. One more for me. And relaxing those arms. We're now going to move down to the feet and go into a gentle march. And lifting those knees just nice and gently. And we're going to do some heel dig. So just one leg first, starting with this leg. You're going to tap that heel out in front of you this time. So tap that heel forward and change. Good. Remembering your posture, try and keep nice and tall, pulling that tummy in. Good. One more time each leg, and then we'll march. So march it here now for me. This time we're going to tap your toe out to the side. So you can take one leg out to one side and then the same on the other side. Right, this time take it out and change. Good. Keep that going for me. One more time each side, and then let's march. Let's march it here now. Little swing of those arms now. Taking that tempo up a little bit. So this time we're going to do that heel dig with an arm curl. Just one arm curl each side. Here we go this time. So curl it in and change. Good. Keeping that going. How are we feeling there, Alison? Get warming up. Good. One more each side. And let's march. March it here. Okay, we're going to now tap that toe out to the side and lifting that arm out to the side, starting with this side. This time, take it out and change. Good, keep that going. One more time each side and back into your march, marching it here. Keep marching those feet nice and gently, or if you're getting a bit breathless, just tap those toes. We're going to stretch the upper back this time, so bringing your hands round, linking your fingers, pushing forward, then looking down through the gap, taking your chin towards your chest, so you feel that stretch around the top of your back. Well done. Relaxing those arms down. And you're now going to place your hands behind your back, if possible. Squeezing those shoulders backwards. Taking that chest forward. Okay, looking straight ahead. And feeling that stretch across the chest. Well done. And bringing those arms back round and marching, swinging those arms. This time we're going to tap those heels out in front again, but we're using both arms with that arm curl at the same time when you're ready. This time, curl it in. Good, keeping that going. Hopefully now you're all feeling a bit warmer. Good. One more time each side. Let's march. Marching it here, good. Right, we're going out sideways again, tapping that toe out. And if we can, we'll lift both arms out at the same time. But if not, just stick to one arm. When you're ready, this time, out. Good. Keep that going. Remember, you can change and just use one arm if that's easier. One more time each side, and let's march. Well done. All right, then we're going to move down to the legs and go into our leg stretches. So, stopping that march there, you're going to take one leg out in front of you. Pointing your toes straight up, wiggling those toes, keeping that straight leg nice and straight, hands resting on that bent leg, and feeling that stretch in the back of the calf. And we keep those toes wiggling. Well done, we're going to do that hamstring stretch now, so you're going to point your toes away from you. Taking your weight all the way over on your bent leg, and you should now feel that stretch the back of the hamstring. Remember to wiggle those toes. Well done, up we come. Little march here. And we're going to change legs. So this time we're going to take the other leg forward, heel into the floor. Leg nice and straight, toes pointing up, hands on the bent leg, wiggle those toes, feeling that stretch in the calf. Good, that hamstring stretch, pointing your toes away, little lean forward, all that weight over on your bent leg, wiggling those toes. Good, and back up we come. Back into that march. One final stretch for those legs. We're now going to do that quadriceps stretch, so stretching down the front of these thigh muscles. So if you're sat on this chair, you can either put your foot under the chair, or following Alison, you can twist on your chair, knee goes down to the floor, pushing your hips forward, and a little lean backwards. So you feel that stretch. And hold. Good, okay, let's change sides. So if you twist on your chair and face the other way, or if you put your other foot under your chair if possible, hips going forward, little lean backwards, so you feel that stretch Try and wiggle those toes throughout. Well done. Back up we come, back into those chairs. Now strong march then. Keep marching, and we'll now move on to the conditioning. With that march. All right then, the first exercise that we're going to be doing is what we call a lateral raise. So you're going to drop your arms down by your sides. If you wish to use some weights, yes, Alison is showing you the alternative of using those weights if you wish. Or if you're doing it without, just follow me. So keeping those elbows nice and soft, you're going to lift those arms out to the side of you. So lift up to shoulder height and take it down. Nice and slow movements. Try and keep those feet moving and down. Good, taking it up and down. Well done. Keep that going. Blowing out on the way up. Breathe in as you relax. If it's too much with that march, just drop those feet down and lift those heels. I've got 5 more to go. Good. Right, this is your last one. And relaxing, well done. Popping those weights down now. Yes, we're now going to move on. So back into that march. And we're now going to move on to that knee lift. So you're going to lift that knee up, just slightly higher than those hips and lowering it down. Starting with this leg, this time, lift up. Good. And try and remember that posture. Try and keep that back straight and that tummy tight. Good. Breathing throughout. And if it's getting a bit harder, just lower those knees down, but try and keep going for me. Good, how are we doing? Five more, 3, 2, and 1. Marching it back out for me. All right, we are moving on to an arm curl. So picking up those weights if you're using those weights for me. And again, arms down by your sides, palms facing forwards, elbows tucked in by your sides, and we're curling both hands up towards the shoulders and then back down, keeping those feet moving if we can. Here we go, up, slowly up, and back down. Up, and down, blowing out, and breathe in. Good, out, and in, good, out, and in. If the feet are too much, then lower them down and lift those heels. Blowing out, and back in. Good, blowing out, and back in. We've got 5 more. One more for me. And relaxing, popping those weights down and back into your march. Good. Right, this march now, we're making it a stronger march now if we can. Alison will be doing slightly bigger movements. I'll be doing slightly lower movements. So off we go then. So marching it out. You should now be feeling that you are very warm now. So thinking about that Borg scale, where do you think you are on that scale now? Can you still talk to me? Can you tell me your name? Okay, if you're struggling to actually talk at the same time, take those movements down a level, but try and keep going for me. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, and relaxing it now. So next exercise is that chest exercise. So again, picking up those weights and then taking the arms out, 90-degree angle with those arms. And gently, we're going to squeeze those elbows into the center and back out. So this time, squeeze into the center and slowly back out. Into the center and out. And remember, you can drop the feet and just lift those heels. Good, blow out as you bring in and breathe in as you take them out. Squeeze and out. Good, squeeze and out. Squeeze. All right, got 5 more. Squeeze. Last one. Well done, and relaxing it down, back into that march. Giving those shoulders a little circle one way and back round the other way. All right, now next exercise is those side toe taps. So tapping your toe out to the side of you. So when you're ready, tapping the toe out to the side, using this leg first. This time, take it out. Yeah, remember sitting nice and tall. And if you're following me, yes, we're not using those arms. But if you want to make it a bit harder, follow Alison using those arms. How are we doing there, Alison? Good. And again, thinking about that Borg scale. How are you finding it? Can you still talk to me? Five more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. March it here. Good. All right then. So picking up those weights again for me, if we can. We're going to do that upright row exercise. So we're going to bring those hands in front of your knees if you can. Okay, thinking about your posture, sitting nice and tall. And then you're going to lift those hands up to the center of your chest, elbows going out. This time, take it up, slowly up, and back down. Good, lift and lower. As you lift, blowing out. Breathing in on the way back down. And remember, you can lower those feet and just lift those heels. Lift up, blow, and back down. Good. Keep going for me. We've got 5 more. This is your last one. Well done, and relax, keeping those feet moving, popping those weights down. All right, the next exercise. Do what you can this time. So we're going to do a double knee lift. So 2 lifts on each leg. So starting with this leg this time, take it up and up. Change. Good. Lift, lift, change. As you can see, Alison is using those arms. That's slightly bigger movements. So remember, just stick to the person that you've been advised to. Okay, and if this is getting too much, remember you can lower that lift and take the arms out of the exercise. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Back into that march. All right then, those weights are needed again if you're using them. So picking up those weights. And we're now doing those arms again, but we're doing a frontal raise. So arms down by the sides, and we're just lifting up straight in front of you. So gently this time, take it up and down. Yeah, slowly up, slowly down, up and down, up and down. Okay, as you can see, Alison has those weights, so it will be slightly harder. But if it's too much, lose the weights, or even lower those arm lifts down and drop the feet down. So you're just lifting the heels. Good, growing out. 5 more for me. Good, almost there. Last one. And relaxing it, well done. Popping those weights down, well done. Final exercise now, marching it out. And we're going to do those heel digs, so tapping that heel out in front of you. So when you're ready, this time take it out. Good. As you can see, I'm doing it without those arms. And Alison is using her arms, doing that arm curl. Good. If you're getting tired or you're becoming too breathless, slow that movement down. Don't push the leg out too far. Good. Again, remembering that Borg scale, thinking about where you are. Can you still talk to me? Last 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and let's march it here. Well done. And we'll now move on to the cool down. Okay, this is a cool down now. Hopefully you've had a quick drink. Yes, ready for this cool down. And this is to lower the heart rate, bring that breathing back to normal, and lower that blood pressure. So these movements are going to be slightly slower. So we're going to start with that heel dig. Yes, so when you're ready, this time, take that heel out and gently curling those arms in. As you can see, these movements are slightly slower now. Good. One more time each leg, and let's march it out. Okay, we're going to do those side taps, so tapping that toe out to the side and gently lifting the arms out to the side. This time, take it out. So maybe not as wide, and maybe not lifting the arms as high. Good. One more each side. And let's march again, marching it out. Okay, this time we're going to do just our arm curls, lowering that heel lift. So just lifting those heels and just curling those arms in and out. So bring it in, and slowly out. Good, in and out. Two more of these curls with those arms. Good, and relax. And now we're going to lift those arms out to the side of you. So just lifting those arms nice and gently. Here we go, lift up and down. Slowly up and back down. Slowly lift, back down. Good. Thinking about that breathing. Is it coming back to normal now? Two more for me. Last one. And relax, well done. So we'll do that lower body stretch now. So you're going to take one leg out in front of you for that calf stretch. So toes pointing up, leg nice and straight, hands resting on that bent leg. Pulling those toes towards you and feeling that stretch in that calf muscle. Good, okay, pointing those toes away from you. Bending from the hips, leaning all your weight over your bent leg for that hamstring stretch. And up we come. We're going to change legs. So that other foot goes forward, heel into the floor, toes pointing up, knees straight, hands on the bent leg, calf stretch. And pointing those toes away from you, placing all your weight over your bent leg. And back up we come. Well done. We're going to do that quadricep stretch. So if you remember, you're either putting your foot under your chair, or you're twisting like Alison on the chair, taking that knee down towards the floor, hips push forward, and a little lean back. Well done. Up we come. You're going to change legs, or you're going to twist on your chair. So popping that foot under the chair if you can, knee down to the floor, and leaning back. Well done. Back up we come. And a little march. Yes, we're almost there now. So this upper body stretch, so gently just lifting the heels now, dropping those toes down, linking the fingers, push forwards, drop your head down. Relaxing those arms down and taking the hands behind your back. Squeezing those shoulder blades together, chest forward. Well done, and bringing those arms round, sitting back nicely in your chairs now, placing your hands on your tummy, and just take a few long deep breaths. And making sure your breathing is coming back to normal. How are we feeling there, Alison? Good. Well done. Thank you very much. See you soon.